The Timeline is brought to you by
MTN. Everywhere you go.
And
DSTV. Feel every moment.
Now, social media has for a long time been a great way to create FOMO and get ready to go for an event or buy a product or publicize a campaign. From things like Buy a Brick to Juza Internet to Koi Koi UG, social media is impactful in the way netizens decide to spend their time and their money. Today on the show, we talk through some things that will help you run a successful social media campaign. I am Ogutu Daudi, and welcome to The Timeline. Now first, you must have a goal. You must have articulated what you want to achieve with this campaign. Is it selling a certain volume of product? Is it getting a certain amount of money in donations? Is it growing your page to a certain number? That has to be a simple goal. It has to be articulated, it has to be time-bound, and it has to be measurable. Then comes the question of platform. Now, we have a whole host of social media platforms, but not all of them will work for you. So it helps to understand who you're trying to target and where they are. Now, millennials can be found on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, but there are applications like Snapchat. Which one are you going to pick? Which one targets who you're trying to get and helps you achieve the... Because you have to tailor your campaign around these networks. Number 3 is a good hashtag. Now, hashtag is a great way to create and curate conversation around your particular campaign. Now, you have to pick a catchy hashtag because these get people talking. Something like Akadope, for example, that gets people asking, wait, what is that about? Other one is amplifying your campaign. One way to do that is to buy ads. The other way to do that is to reach out to people in your circles with large following and ask them to share about your campaign, your event, your product. A lot of people get money from this these days. So, pay them if that's what they need. The worst they can do is say no, but do not be afraid to ask. Contests and sweepstakes. This is a great way to get your campaign out there. We human beings love free things, and a little reward goes a long way in helping your campaign gain traction. Now lastly, measure and analyze your campaign. This will help you get things like customer feedback on your product or event, but also most importantly, it will help you get your return on investment, knowing if your campaign was worth your buck. And of course, it goes without saying that to run a successful social media campaign, you need access to the internet. Now, of course, Juza is back to help you with that. For 50 MB, you get 20% extra data. For 100 MB, you get 50% extra data. And for anything above 100 MB, you get 100% extra data. So dial *150 *3 *1 hash and Juza, the internet. Also, DSTV gives you for 398,000 shillings, a deal that I am jealous about, by the way, Explorer. So you can catch up on the latest blockbusters on DSTV box office, and DSTV Catch Up also allows you to keep up to date with your latest series. So make sure you just go grab yourself one. I'm Ogutu Daudi, and this has been The Timeline. Bye-bye, God bless, and happy surfing.
The Timeline was brought to you by
Juza is back! Dial *150 *3 *1 hash to join and get more MB when you load 50 MB or more.
MTN. Everywhere you go.
and
Victor again, disappointing the family. And here's Bob enjoying the latest blockbuster movies on DSTV box office. So be like Bob, not like Victor. Get yourself a DSTV Explorer and take back control of your TV and your life.